Hello, Reject Nation. It's Greg Alba here. Brianne Chandler.
Over here.
I was just telling Brianne about how we do a segment here called Trailers Revisited, and we found the top requested one from our latest Trailers Revisited was The Matrix, a movie that we have both seen.
I've seen it.
Yes.
Many times I've seen it.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
Is it?
My favorite movie of all time. That and
something else.
White Chicks.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
I feel like that's a great social commentary on our society.
Okay, yeah.
As just like The Matrix.
Wow. I've learned a lot just now.
Yeah. You gotta watch White Chicks. That's right. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do The Matrix. There's no great quality version of this trailer online. I've tried searching. I must have seen the trailer for The Matrix when I was like a kid. Yeah. I can't recall at all what the trailer's like.
I don't remember anything about it.
I think what I remember is feeling like it's gonna be a horror movie.
I don't know what impression I had when I first saw it. I'm sure that I saw it. I don't remember seeing it. But I'm sure I probably thought science fiction.
Of course it's science fiction. Let's do it. Rated R for R stuff. That's right. Before they told you what it was R.
I know. Now they break it down.
Whoa. Famous line.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real?
This looks like a horror movie.
What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world? What is happening to me?
The answer is out there, Neo. It's the question that drives us.
What is the Matrix? The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
They're watching you, Neo.
I love this movie.
Human beings are a disease. You are a cancer of this planet.
So
we
good.
are the cure. Get me the hell out of here! Welcome to the real world.
April 2nd.
So you're here to save the world.
So what do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
I remember this.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy. Because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Oh, this is the song on the main menu.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is.
Remember this, yeah.
You have to
See it for yourself. That's what sold the movie and all that. What is thematrix.com? I find it way more fascinating to go back to trailers from like a couple decades ago or whatever.
Sure.
It reminds me of what people were anticipating at the time and what led to it being so successful. That closing line right there. No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Because you think about it, when you're watching this trailer, you're like, if you haven't seen the Matrix, you're like, I don't get what the hell this is.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool images, but what is going on?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know the plot. But knowing the plot now, you're like, they showed you everything.
They cover a lot of the movie, but they don't necessarily break down A, B, C, D, how it's all gonna go down.
Yeah.
Like who exactly is Neo and the computer hacker. And if anything,
it's definitely not in order in any sort of way in terms of the movie.
But they glimpse a lot of the movie. They take a lot of cool imagery. What I find really fascinating about this trailer, there's like almost no martial arts in the trailer. And that was
true.
the big thing that people were talking about when the movie came out. It was after The Matrix where everyone was required to learn how to do martial arts, no matter what action hero you were gonna be. In terms of learning how to actually fist fight and do kicks and stuff, it was The Matrix that started that. We started having like copycats after The Matrix, so I'm really surprised you don't really see martial arts in here. Like you don't really see the dojo fight.
You see a glimpse of the dojo, and that's it.
Yeah, you see like
It's
a lot of
super
posing.
quick. You don't see this move though.
Yeah. Like, there's a whole train fight between him and Agent
Yes.
Smith. And so it makes me wonder like what the marketing team thought this movie would be like. Because that was the biggest surprise I think that everyone had when they walked out was, whoa, Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne, they can really fight in this movie because they're doing crazy martial arts in it. That was the whole big thing is they had to take like 6 months to learn how to fight. I'm kind of surprised it didn't feature any of that in this
Seems
trailer.
really quick.
Yeah,
It does not seem like a
well,
long
they
time.
train hours and hours and
Yes.
hours every day. And
It's like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty good because they're doing it all day.
The Matrix is like Dancing with the Stars. Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't show that one image towards the end where they both have the guns up
Oh,
to
yeah.
each other, and it's like,
You're empty.
yeah, I'm glad they didn't show that because that's a big moment.
What I thought they did really well at doing was actually hyping up Carrie-Anne Moss. If there's one thing they give away, it's like most of Carrie-Anne Moss's coolest tricks. Yeah.
yes.
Like when she runs up the wall and cartwheels off of it, when she does this, jumps across the rooftop. So it actually leads her to being more of this like mystique figure. That is
Right.
kind of her role in the movie, but it's a little bit, it's easier laid out in the film, I think. You know, it's a bigger question as to who's Morpheus and who's Neo and all that. Carrie-Anne Moss is the, you know, the love interest who knows like a bunch of really badass martial arts and stuff.
Yeah, and then they show their kiss, so you know that she's going to be the love interest. So
Yeah.
that kind of gives that away.
Man, her whole thing with the Oracle in the movie is you'll fall in love with the one, so you'll know it's the one when you fall in love with the dude.
The Oracle told me that I would fall in love and that the man that I loved would be the one.
I thought that was just a metaphorical thing, like, oh, the one.
The one, well, it kind of
Like
is.
the one you're going to be with.
Yeah. When you watch the trailer, she looks like she'd be the one who's kicking the most ass in the film,
Right.
and she kicks a lot of ass in the movie. I'm just so surprised they don't show you that Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne and Hugo Weaving are also throwing down. And in the trailer, they show you a lot of gun moments, but I think there's more martial arts than there is gun action in the film.
Right.
And for a 90s trailer, it's not cut bad.
They
When-
gotta show you those big action set pieces. They're like, we paid a lot of money for this, and maybe
Yeah.
you're not gonna go see this movie because you don't know what the Matrix is.
yeah.
So therefore, we're gonna show you what we have. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna lay our cards out on the table, so then you can decide if you're gonna come.
I think what's brilliant about this marketing, because normally when we watch these trailers, I'm like, oh, look how misleading it is. But it's not misleading. And if anything, it's really smart in how they did it in terms of like their website name, their domain name. What is the Matrix.com?
Let's go there right now.
Does it still exist?
Oh. Website is currently not available, but is owned by Warner Brothers.
Thanks, Warner.
That's sad.
You know, you look at movies like Annihilation, and where the big thing was like this movie's not marketed right, audiences wouldn't be able to understand Annihilation, so we're gonna give it just a release in the U.S., but other countries just straight to Netflix because audiences aren't intelligent enough to understand it. But I remember when The Matrix came out, so many people will walk out of this going, I don't know what it's about, but it's
Yeah.
really cool. But the trailer's not misleading in that because the trailer doesn't line
The
out for
trailer doesn't know.
the trailer doesn't
They're like, we
flat
don't know
out,
what this movie is either.
flat out
so-
tells you just go try to figure it out for yourself. That's what they're telling you in the trailer is if you want to know what this movie is and what it's about, you have to go watch it because they use that brilliant line from Morpheus. So I think that's really clever marketing because it's actually not a misleading trailer. It's not like I watch this trailer going, I think I'm going to get a very specific film. I watch this trailer and I'm like, I'm kind of confused what it's about, but it looks really appealing, you know? Pleasantly surprised by that, man. Pleasantly surprised by this trailer. Really
It
cool.
holds up.
It holds up. And I think it holds up pretty well. I mean, it's a little fast-paced, but then the movie's not
Yeah.
exactly slow.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Watching it, just thinking, gosh, there's a lot that happens in this movie.
Yeah,
Like, I
it
didn't
spans a
realize
lot.
how much we have going and how much we don't even see in that trailer.
Yeah. If this movie came out today, it would be a hard-ass movie to market, right?
Yes.
Like, think about
It would need The Rock.
yeah.
To have The Rock, he would be the Morpheus part.
I think in terms of story-wise, it'd be hard to market.
Yes.
Like, studios would be like, we don't know what to do with this movie. How the hell do we market this? So I'm surprised that in the 90s, they knew how to market it smart enough to know how to get people hooked into what is the story and then also get hooked by the spectacle. Brilliant job, Warner Brothers. I hope you still make good trailers like this in the future. Well, what other recommendations do you guys have? This was a great recommendation. Didn't even consider it. So thank you. Please put down recommendations for us. You guys
Don't do White Chicks. Though.
Don't do White Chicks. I don't want to be misled. You can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell to get notified every time one of our vids is up. Brianne Chandler is on Miss Movies YouTube channel. Go check her out there. Follow her social media as well. And check us out on Patreon. Weekly Q&As, full-length TV show, music video reactions over there. A whole bunch of goodies, actually. Go check it out. Love you guys.